Hello Onion Creekers, this is Lonny Alexander, teaching professional at Onion Creek Club, here to give you your tip of the week. I'm on hole number 14. I've got a 35-yard shot. I'm just short left of the green. The problem is I've got a really bad lie in the rough. Luckily, I have a lot of green to work with. So the first tip has to do with if you've got a bad lie, but you've got a lot of green to work with, meaning the first 10 yards is all I have to carry the ball in the air, and then the other 25 can be on the ground. Well, I want to play the ball actually behind my back foot and let the shaft lean a lot to the left. This allows me to catch the ball on the downswing with as little of this thick grass in between me and the ball as possible. Now, what it does do to this sand wedge is it de-lofts it tremendously and turns it into like an 8-iron, which is what I would like to hit a bump and run with. A bump and run meaning fly 10 yards, roll 25. So I kind of modify this 8-iron shot by using a sand wedge, and I'm going to hit down, catch the ball first, and it's going to come out hot and rolling. So this is kind of a bump and run with a sand wedge. Oh man, that's perfect. Came out low and hot, rolled up there right by the hole. So again, if the ball's sitting down and you have a lot of green to work with, play the ball off the back foot with your sand wedge. Get your hands forward, and you're really coming down steeply on the ball to get as little as grass in between the club face and the ball as possible. But it de-lofts it, makes it come out like a bump and run. Now, if you weren't on this particular shot and you had a 35-yarder, but you say had a bunker in between you and the flag and a bad lie, well, you have to play that like a bunker shot. We've had that lesson. You play the ball forward in your stance, you open the face a little bit, you hinge your wrist, and make a big shoulder turn. So again, terrible lie. I open the face, put the ball forward, I'm going to hinge my wrist and make a big follow through. That allows me to get over objects and bring the ball down softly. I would prefer not to have to do that if I didn't have to. So I would play that first option where you put the ball back in your stance as option number 1. Option number 2 is only if you have a bad lie and you have to carry over something. Hard shot, a lot of risk, but sometimes you got to take it on. Lastly, sometimes I'm here in this position and I've got a great lie, but it's in deep grass. I call this a cherry lie. If you get a cherry lie, it's sitting right up on top of the grass, you'd be surprised how many times you just swing right under it and you catch it right on the top of the club face and it doesn't go anywhere. So I would suggest on the cherry lie that when you address the ball, make sure that you grip down to the steel and hold the club level with the ball. This will help you still hit the sweet spot, and this is just your standard chip shot. Man, I really hit that crisply, made good contact right in the middle of the club face because I gripped down to the steel and levitated the club at the proper height. It's real easy to take my normal grip and go right under that cherry lie. I hope those tips help you, not only for here on number 14, but for all the holes when you get a weird lie in the rough. Good luck.